this gets back to the question of identity, and some of the people that I study that were active in the 1930s and 40s had an idea, people like Luis Moreno, who was a Guatemalan labor organizer who got deported, or Carlos Bulusan, who was a Filipino writer. And they said that who is America is who builds this country, who works here. You know, that these were undocumented people in our contemporary parlance who felt very strongly that they were Americans. You know, culturally, in terms of their labor. There's another way of thinking about citizenship and rights. You know, we could do that if we wanted to. We could say, you know, people who are here, who are working, they have certain rights. They're here too. So there's no reason to, you know, undocumented entry becomes a federal offense in 1929. We could repeal that. It's a construct. We don't have to have it.
Non-citizens could vote in Wisconsin when Wisconsin became a state. You didn't have to be a citizen to vote in Wisconsin. And it was designed to encourage immigration to Wisconsin, right? It was a new state, a lot of land, we wanted immigrants. How do you encourage people to settle in Wisconsin? Say, hey, you know, you don't have to be a U.S. citizen to vote here. And it turned out to be incredibly popular, and other Midwestern states followed. It became known as the Wisconsin Plan. And I think the last state to require, and because who votes is a function of state law. And states can give the vote to anyone they want, and it doesn't have to be citizens. And I think the last state to abandon voting rights for non-citizens, I think it happened in like 1930. That's how recent. 1930. That's how recent there was at least one state that still allowed non-citizens. You were a resident. You had to prove you were a resident, but you didn't have to be a citizen. We can change it back.
Yep.
We can, whatever we imagine, we can do.
Didn't we get a driver's license here not that long ago without papers?
Yeah.
And then that got changed.
It was part of the ID.
Yeah.
2005.